A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high above. We're here in the seat of the U.S. government, Washington, D.C. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall of Fame footsteps. We all remember what Arvydas Sabonis looked like when he was healthy, both in Russia and when he came over to the NBA. Domas watched his dad play with the Blazers and dreamed of becoming an NBA player in his own right. Well, he's arrived. Last season, Domantas became a first-time All-Star, and he's certainly doing his dad proud. Kevin?
He sure is. Thanks, David. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Domantas Sabonis, Brogdon out there with LeVert, and it's Sumner in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Rui Hachimura out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Neto in at the shooting guard. To the middle, here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Brissett's shot is good. Right now, both these sides dealing with injuries. We won't be seeing either of them at 100%.
I agree with you, Kevin. It's been tough for both of these teams as they work through their rotations due to the injury bug. Credit goes to not only the coaches for trying to plug the holes and manage their rosters, but to the players. You know, when you're a pro, even if you're not initially in the rotation, you've got to always be ready to go. And these guys have stepped up well, the reserves. This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Outside Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Brogdon. The pass to LeVert. Count the basket.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
And guys, Jared LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
And yes, it's good.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the basket is good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Len grabs the board.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
To the paint. Hachimura, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Sumner. Rejected by Len. Beal taking his time here. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
Indiana trailing here. Poked away. Beal with the steal. Right side Westbrook.
Oh my goodness! That was special. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, McConnell kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis, high post. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You know, there were some scouts that felt like Sabonis had a lower ceiling compared to others in his draft class. But I tell you what, he just continues to get better and better.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. The Wizards with the lead. 1:06 left to play in the first. Westbrook finds Hachimura. Here's Neto. Outside Westbrook. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pacers trail by 4. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. He had a nice open look right there. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Double team on Westbrook. Pass to Beal. And Len has it in the corner. Outside Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks too.
First free throw is good.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's McConnell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook, and he comes up with the deuce. Westbrook's got 12.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Washington out in front, up 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Washington.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Doug McDermott is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Jeremy Lamb, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the 2.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well. plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
Here's Gafford. There's Beal with the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
They get it back. Passes it to McDermott. Second shot opportunity. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from deep here in the second. Sabonis with the steal. Lamb with the ball. Now Smith defending. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Bertens. Beal against Lamb. Rocket 6. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pacers trail by 3. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Brissett's checked in. Edmund Sumner comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Karis LeVert's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Winston. He's guarded by Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. Winston's shot is good. Winston's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle those jump shots.
Now, here's Sabonis. And Sumner gets it to go.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Here's Winston. The kick out to Matthews. The pass to Gafford. Back to Matthews. Shoots over LeVert. Matthews, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, what an athlete. Once he gets ahead of steam, Karis LeVert is impossible to stop. Good luck trying.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. It's Matthews on the wing. LeVert defending. Gafford. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here's LeVert. Inside. Indiana moving the ball around. Sabonis with the ball. Matthews covering. Matthews with the steal. And he uses the glass on the lane. Now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Indiana, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, guys, with good size and length for his position, LeVert can convert tough baskets.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. And the free throw drops for LeVert.
Well, you know what? I think you got to be excited about LeVert's potential. This kid seems to get better and add more to his game every year.
Neto, the pass to Matthews. Len with it. Pass to Bonga. Now Hachimura. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
27 seconds left now here in the second. Now LeVert. He's got 7. Pass to Brissett. Down low. Feeds it to Holiday. It's LeVert on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. From deep 3-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, but I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Russell Westbrook, Hachimura out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Neto in at the shooting guard position.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in, knows when to pass, when to shoot it, runs the pick and roll exquisitely, and is an excellent teammate. What an asset he is to the Pacers.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's LeVert following the bucket by the Wizards. Count that bucket. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position, and I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
And the Pacers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
He's checked in for Hachimura. Indiana also making some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Aaron Holiday comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Sumner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's McDermott following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Back to Holiday. Here's Sumner. He's covered by Beal. 5 to shoot. McConnell passes to Holiday. Here's Sumner. Indiana again missing. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Beal. And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. And both free throws good for Beal.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Holiday, the pass to Brissett. Bertans grabs the board. Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Lobbed up there for Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Westbrook does not lack for style in finishing, and when you got his explosiveness, that's an easy thing to do.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Alex Len, and it's Matthews in for Raul Neto. In Indiana with a change here, too. Holiday's checked in. Now here is Holiday. Kicks to Holiday. 1:29 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Lamb. Can they get it? Washington with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Now here is Holiday. McDermott goes back up. Beal with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pacers trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Poke loose. On the wing, Lamb. Over Beal. Beal. Rebound by the Wizards.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Back to Westbrook, to the inside. Off with the layup. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wizards as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-5 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got McDermott, LeVert out there with Brogdon. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Holiday in at the small forward position.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 16-point game. It's LeVert on the wing. Beal with the block. Bobbed up there for Westbrook. No good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. In the corner, it's Westbrook. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 18.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's LeVert, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Beal against Holiday. They get it again. Here's Hachimura. And Beal kicks to Smith. Buries it from three-point range.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pacers trailed by 19. Pass to McDermott. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Gafford.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Smith against Brogdon. Pulls it from the elbow. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Now here's LeVert, guarded closer, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 24 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
There's the double team with Westbrook. And there's the pass to Sumner. And the shot goes in.
Boy, Caris LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Here's Neto. LeVert defending. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
The first free throw is good. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And so he makes both from the line. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Bitadze, the pass to Lamb. Indiana moving it around. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded, banked in off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Neto can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Lamb. Rebound by the Wizards. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Washington.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the Wizards making a change here. Beal's checked in. Here's Westbrook. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Martin. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Pass to McConnell. Outside, Lamb. High post try. Rebounded by the Wizards. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Len. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bradley. Big win tonight. It looked like you guys had great offensive flow. How did you accomplish that?
That's the most fun we had all year. I mean, by far. I mean, the ball was moving on offense. We were playing great team defense and getting out on the break and scoring. And when you're scoring that many points, it's always fun.
Offense puts people in the seats and keeps players happy. Congratulations, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.